everybody, my name's Brenda and welcome to Tangle Break. Today is Fragment Friday and we're going to be working with this fragment right here called TB2. And by rotating and making a mirror image, we're going to be able to make this tile right here. It's going to be relaxing and definitely mindful drawing. So let's get started. We're going to be using the 8 basic steps of the Zentangle method. Step number 1 is gratitude and appreciation. I'm thankful for the time we're able to take a break from our day and the supplies we're going to use, which are a 3.5-inch tile, a Micron 01 pen, a pencil, and a Tortillon. Okay, all right, so let's get started. We're going to be going back and forth like we've done before to make this tile. Okay, it's the steps are right here, and I'm going to have it every time so you know how to do it. We're going to start with corner dots, and I'm using my pen right now just because of time. All right, the next step is we're going to make a border, and a string is next. So we're going to go ahead, because it's Fragment Friday, let's go ahead and make our grid. So connecting the dots. And did I ever tell you why you put dots down first? Why the Zentangle method does dots first? Because if you've ever, like, I taught elementary school for 30 years, and when you'd give somebody a piece of paper and like to write a paragraph or whatever, sometimes they'd have a brain freeze and they just wouldn't know how to start. So the same in art. Sometimes you might not know how to start, so instead of having a blank piece of paper, you put down dots. Now you know you're going to put your border, now you know you're going to have your grid, and then once you're into it, you can, you know, it just sort of flows. So that is what I found out to be the reason behind corner dots. To get you, just get those creative energies going. Now we're just doing half. It looks like my pen is wanting to run out, but luckily I have another one right here. It shows you how much tangling I've been doing. Come over here. I always have a spare on the side. Okay, right here where it came through. Okay, turn your tile. We're going to half it. We're going to half it again, and the grid is not going to be perfect, and that's okay. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and start in the top corner, and I'm going to show you how I do it to make this what seems a little complicated fairly easy. So I'm going to turn, since I'm going to start with this one, I'm going to show you how I do it. I'm going to start at this corner, go up to the middle, around, and then when I make this corner, I'm going to make an orb, go back and follow, aim for the corner, and done. Okay, now I need to go the other way. So I'm going to turn my tile this way. I'm going to go here, aim for the middle, go underneath this one that's already drawn, do my orb here, come back around, aim for the corner. Okay, now I'm going to put a orb here, and then I'm going to aura it, which means I'm just drawing the distance around it. That's it. Okay, so those are your basically your 3 things that we're going to draw, and which I think is so cool, because as we rotate and mirror, this is what we're going to end up with. Okay, so let's keep on going. So now we're going to go to the next one, and the next one is going to be drawn like this, but we're going to start over here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and go from to the middle, around, make your orb, come back around, go right to the corner. Okay, I'm going to turn my card, go to the middle, come around, do your orb, go back around, aim for the corner. Okay? We're going to do an orb here, and then we're going to aura it. Done. Okay? It's already starting. Okay, the next one, right here, I'm going to turn my card this way so I can do it. Go to the middle, aim to the middle, come around, do my orb, go back around, aim for the corner. Okay, turn my card, I'm going to go aim to the middle, keep going, orb, come around, go to the corner. Put an orb here, aura it, and you're done. Okay, now we're going for this one right here. Go to the middle, orb, come back around to the corner. Okay, I'm going to turn my tile, go to the middle, go underneath this one, do your orb, come back around, go to the corner. Okay, this one you need an orb here, and then you're going to aura. And that's it. You have done the top row already. Okay, all right, we're going to do the next row. And the next one is going to start like this. So what we're going to do is I'm going to turn my card like around like this, and I'm going to go to the middle, orb, back around, go to the corner. Okay, I'll turn my card, go to the middle, go to the orb, come back around to the corner, orb, and then aura. Okay, and we can come back around like this. Let me show you what I'm aiming for. I'm always aiming to match the orb to the orb beside it on this one. Okay, so on this next one, I want to match the orbs. Okay, and what I have found to be the easiest thing to do is when I start, I always start from left to right, and then that just gives me a good foundation for the under over. So I'm going to turn my card, because I'm going to go from left to right, and I want my orb here. Let's go to the middle, I want my orb here, come back around, go to the corner. Okay, so now from here I want my orb over there. So turn my card, go up to the middle, go around, make my orb, come back around, go to the corner. Okay, I'm going to make my orb in the middle here, aura, done. Okay, so now on this one, I'm going to turn it this way because I want my orb here. Okay, so I'm going to go upside down because I'm going to go from left to right, left to the middle. Here's my orb. Go back over to the corner. Done. I'm going to turn my card. Go to the middle. I'm going under. Make my orb. Come back around. Go to the corner. I make my orb here. I aura it. And I'm done. Okay? Mindful drawing today for sure. But the end result is so cool. Alright, the next one. Okay, this is how I want it. So I want my orb to end up right here. So I'm going to turn my card from the middle, around, orb, follow it back, aim for the corner. Okay, turn my card, go to the middle, aim for the corner, orb. Ooh, can you see? Orb, come back around, there. orb, and there. Okay, I'll keep looking at the computer screen to make sure that you can see it. All right, so then this one is going to be this way because we're going to start on that. And I want my orb here. So let's turn our card, go from the corner, around, orb, back around to the corner. Okay, turn my card, go from here to the middle, all the way around, orb, come back around, go to the corner. Now I'm going to orb, aura, done. Okay. Now I know how I want to do this one. It's very similar to up here. You don't have the orb yet to meet up with, but I know that's where it's going to be, so I'll help you. Okay, go around to the middle, come around, orb, go back around, go to the corner. Okay, I'm going to turn my tile because now I want that orb to end up there. So I'm going to go from here, go to the middle, go underneath, orb, come back around, and aim for the corner. Okay, I know I want my orb here and an aura here. Okay, all right, so now I want to make sure that I do it just like this. Okay, so I want the orb to end up over here on the one that's on top. So I'm gonna come around here, go to the middle, get my orb, come back around, aim for the corner. Okay, now I'm gonna go aim for this one. Go from the corner to the middle, to the orb, back around, aim for the corner. Okay, now I have my orb here, and an aura here, done. Hang in there, we're almost finished with this one. Okay, we're gonna go this way. So go to the middle, around with your orb, go back around to the corner. Okay, we're going to turn our tile because we want the orbs to meet. Go to the middle, go around, orb, come back around to the corner. Okay, put an orb and an aura. All right, congratulations, you made it to the third, finished the third row. Now we're gonna go do this bottom one here. Okay, you can see that's almost popping out. All right, so for this one I want, see how the one on top is gonna go that way? So let's flip our card around. Okay, you go from the corner to the middle, around, put my orb, follow it back, aim for the corner. Okay, now I'm going to put the other orb right here. So I'm going to turn my card, I'm going to go up to the middle, come around my orb, come back around and aim for the corner. Okay, to my orb, my aura, and that one's done. Okay, so now this one's going to go this way. So if it's going to go this way, let's turn our card, and I'm going to go from the middle, orb, come back around, aim for the corner. Okay, now I know I'm going to go this way, so I'm going to turn my card, go to the middle, underneath, orb, come back around, aim for the corner. Okay, orb, aura. All right. Okay, here we go. Last two. Okay, where I want my orb to end up is over here. Okay, so I'm going to turn my card around from the corner to the middle to my orb. Come in, go back out. Okay, I know I want my orb over here, so I go middle, corner, the orb, and aim for the corner. Orb, aura. Okay, last one, here we go. All right, so this one I want this way. So I know that the one on top is the way I want to move my tile. So I'm gonna go right here. From the corner to the middle to my orb. Okay, back around, aim for the corner. Now I know my last orb is going to be here, so I'm going to turn my card. From here, go to the middle, go around, and orb, whoops, can you see? Orb, back around, okay, orb, and aura. All right, and there you have it. You have done it. This is using TB2, okay? There's been I did some other ones also where I would start the fragment in a different direction and mirroring it and rotating it different ways. You can get all kinds of different looks, okay? So let me show you now what we're gonna do, because we've done the tangle here. We're going to shade, and this is one way to shade so that it makes it look the 3D. And then I was having fun with colored pencils, so I mean this is your choice what you would like to do. And with colored pencils I just went ahead and just did random colors all the way around so that you could see the different movements. So it's up to you what you want to do. If you want to do colored pencils, you can stop now. If you want to shade, we'll keep going. So for shading, okay, what we're going to do is I'm going to start, grab your pencil, I'm going to start on the inside of the frame and just go all the way around to make the frame stand out a little bit more. I'm just going on the inside of the frame. So it almost looks like the frame, once we do the tortillon, it's going to look like the frame is raised a little bit above it, above the actual picture. Okay, so we got that started. Now what we're going to do so that you can see the three-dimensional is just pick somewhere to start. Let's just start in the top left-hand corner because that's always easy. And just like Hollabog, where it goes over top of the other one, we're going to shade over top of it so that it sticks out. Okay. Now I'm going to do a little bit around here and then a little bit so that it looks like it's raised above the white mat that's underneath it. Now it goes over top of that one, over top of our orb that's in the background. And then what I did is just give it a little, you can do that for the orbs. Just give it a little weight, so that it looks like you're looking right straight through. I just skip around and do those now. It takes a little while to shade this, but it's worth it. Okay, this one is going to be on top, so just go around beside it. This one's on top. And then you just have like a little bit on the one that's underneath, just so that it stands out from the floor. And then all of them are going to be on top of the orb and aura that you put in there. So this one's on top. So on both sides of the one on top, then one underneath just a little bit so that it'll raise it up from the white paper underneath. So this is the one on top, and this is the one on bottom. Okay, so that's pretty much how we're going to do each one. So one's on top, I do first because it's easy. And if you choose to do the colored pencil, email me a picture of it. Some people have been emailing me pictures of the things that they've done, and I love seeing what you've done. Okay, so if you end up doing the colored pencil, let me see what you come up with, because there's so many really cool combinations. I did several just playing around with it. So, and I just ended up showing you one of the most colorful ones, just to try to get you inspired. Okay, I'm still doing it on top. Okay, I'm gonna turn my card. You can see all the pencil marks now, and it's okay because we're gonna go back with the Tortillon and fix that. It's just a fast way to put down, with our time limit, some pencil shading. Okay, don't forget the one on the bottom. All right, we still have two more. So I do the one on top first. Oh, and I've said it before, but I forgot to say it the last couple times. If you don't have a Tortillon, it's okay. You can use your finger, you can use a Q-tip, whatever would just spread the pencil around so that you don't see the pencil lid, as you know, the pencil strokes. So, you know, if you're thinking like, where do I get a Tortillon? Zentangle.com, you can get supplies there. That's where I get my supplies. You can, but like I said, you can always use a Q-tip or your finger. That's what Maria, the founder of Zentangle, her and her husband Rick, that's what she said she would use her finger a lot. And if you see some of her older teaching videos, she's using her fingers, and then as the years go by, she uses a Tortillon. I thought that was cute. So you can always get everything done, even if you don't have the supply that they listed. Fingers work good. Okay, I think I've done just about all of this. Okay, here we go. Somebody mentioned Molly. Molly, I can hear her right now snoring. So you may not, I don't think you're gonna hear her barking during this lesson. I can hear her snoring. So she's taking a break from her day. Okay, so now you pick up your Tortillon, and like I started on the edges, that's where I'm gonna go first. I'm just gonna go around the edges to soften it up. And look, I don't know if you can tell, but it's already making it look like it's underneath. I apologize for my table shaking when I do this. I'll try to go lighter, but I go a little bit dark just so that it comes up on the screen, because it doesn't look like it comes up like it does in person. So I try to make it a little bit darker. Okay, now you're gonna go over all the places that you just shaded to get rid of the pencil marks, pencil lines. And then it just starts popping out. Softening the pencil lines just makes it look pretty. And that's why, because I know I'm going to smooth it out, so that's why sometimes my pencil looks a little ragged, because I know that it's enough there When I smooth it out, it'll be fine. Okay, I just do one square at a time just so I don't lose my place. No huge scientific reasoning behind it other than make it easy for myself, because this is supposed to be relaxing, which it does wonders for me. That's why I'm trying to share it with everybody else. I love it. Okay. Here we go. Got one more. What's popping? Okay. Well, looks like we got the shade in. Okay, next up is Michelin Sign. So pick a spot for your chop, which is your initials. I just do BS, whoops, BS like that. Okay, turn it on the back. Tangle Break. Some people like to put the date. Fragment TB5. Alright, so here you have it. Okay, and this is where we started. Rotating and mirroring it, this is what we produced. And if you are so inclined, you can always do a little color to it. And if you do, I'd love to see what you've done. Just take a picture and email me at tanglebreak@gmail.com. And that's it. I'll see you next time on Tangle Break. Have a good week. Bye.